Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with we're back with a repeat season mode with your undefeated world champion Toronto Blue Jays. Didn't go off muscle memory there. Anyways, last time out we finished off the New York Yankees in dominating fashion. Randy Wolf, he turned in a fine performance. He got the quality start. A little bit of trouble, but you can argue maybe I should have taken him out of the game earlier. Regardless, we get the win. That's what matters, right? Gagne's issues. We don't talk about that. Anyways, Fenway Park. We're facing, for the first time this season, the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox, I remember they gave us a bit of trouble at times the last season. I do remember we were losing against them. I want to say we were down 1-0 or maybe tied 1-1 until Braun hit a three-run home run to make it, I believe it was 4-1 or something like that, yeah. So, the Red Sox, especially at Fenway, that's when that happened. So we won't have Danks on the mound. We're going to have Jeremy Guthrie, apparently not in good condition, but a 3.57 ERA, that slider curveball. Now, interesting thing I should say, Fenway Park in this game, it'll tell you in the information if you're playing an exhibition, infamous for having a poorly maintained infield, causing fielders to make some errors. So we saw, I think, 1 or 2 errors over the course on our side at Yankee Stadium. We might have to look at that here because a lot of balls get put in play by our pitchers, to get ground outs and whatnot. But anyways, let's take a look at their lineup. Jamie Carroll, JD Drew, David Wright, Paul Konerko, Placido Polanco, Chris Snyder, David Murphy, Velez, Great Carroll. 1 through 5 is nuts. And then after that, we'll see. Nolasco's on the mound. Let's get this game underway. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. We're going to play some ball right here, right now. Let's see how it goes. Looks like the Mets got to win in extras. Good for them. So Fenway Park is going to be an interesting place to play because, there's the Green Monster, really shallow right field. Well, we're going to have to see what we have here. Getting off Rich Aurelia. Nolasco ERA in the double digits. Win just a factor of 1 heading south. Strike 1. Excuse me. Curve a little low, ball 1. Curve in the zone, 1-2. Aurelia puts that in play over to second base. Placido to first. 1 away. There's Ray Durham. Curve inside. I should say too close to Durham. 1-0. A little too far inside again with the curve. 2-0 now. High change up, strike 1. Change up too far outside that time. 3-1. Take it. 3-1 pitch. Oh, that should have been a walk. Whatever. Payoff pitch to Ray Durham. 1 out, nobody on. Hit it off the end of the bat, not quite the sweet spot, but it'll go for the first base hit of the game. 1 out single for Durham, runner on first, nobody away. Here's Berkman. 493, 1432. Outfield's moving back. Take strike 1. Change up perfectly, top right there. Strike 2. Change up went too far inside that time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curve too far inside. Count is 2-2. Keep an eye over at first base. Ooh, that was a pretty good pitch, but didn't get the call. Payoff pitch again. 2 batters in a row. Runner on first, nobody away. Excuse me, 1 away. Berkman follows that, hits it through the infield. That's going to be a base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Jays, and this is the part of the lineup that can do a lot of damage here. Here's AR-15. 419-24. I spoke too soon. Double play. That's going to end the inning. 0-for-2 after the start the first, and we were having trouble with efficiency against the Yankees in that last game. We got to be careful here. Here we go. Guthrie now. Let's take a look at his breaking pitches. The slider. So he's not in the greatest condition. His stuff won't be as filthy as it could be. But what do we need? We need a workhorse. We need to get through these innings. Okay. I'm really only confident in that slider. Here's Jamie Carroll. Win still the same. Strike 1. Interesting to have your DH in the leadoff spot. Grounded Durham to Berkman. Easy out. 1 away. There's JD Drew. Right at the Mendoza line. 4 homers, 13 RBIs. Puts that low changeup in play. Aurelia takes a stride, 2 away. There's David Wright, 361, 314. That's a dyslexic Austin, 316, and Pi. There's the 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. How's that for the first inning for Jeremy Guthrie? Heading to the top of the second now, going to be the 5-6-7, part of the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Ryan Braun. 528, 1939. Strike 1 on a 4-seamer, nothing in 1. 2-seamer inside, 1-1. 2-seamer way inside, 2-1. 50-50 call went the pitcher's way. Count is even, 2-2 to Ryan Braun. Let that one go. Another payoff pitch, 3rd of the game for the Jays. Nobody on, nobody out. Braun hits the sweet spot. That's going to the outfield. Base hit. 3rd base hit of the game already for the Jays. Here's Mike Lowell, 405, 10-25. Hits the first pitch he sees, goes right to Velez at shortstop. Luckily, Braun could get back in time easily. 1 away. Here's Luke Scott. We'll see if he can ding one off the green monster here. Curve a little low. 1-0. Oh, smoke that baby, but that's going foul. 1-1 now. Hits that to center field. That's going to go down as a base hit. So lefty hitter got the job done. We're in the same situation we were in the first. Here's Loduca. Patience. That's a good pitch. Strike 1. Swung at that 2-seamer. Nothing in 2 now. Pushes that. It will be going foul. Fan in the first row getting a souvenir there. Nothing in 2. Still 1 away. High inside changeup. Missed. 1-2. And he muscles that. That's going to make it over the infield. And we're going to have an RBI here for Paulo Duca, his 3rd on the season. 1-0 Jays. He was able to muscle it instead of the double play at first base. Here's Grandy, sac fly opportunity. Change up in the strike zone, nothing in 1. High curve, missed the zone, 1-1. Looks like a traffic light up there. Oh, Grandy, you smoked that one, baby. It's going, it is gone. Who needs a sac fly when you hit a 3-run home run? There goes the quality start from Nolasco. 3 RBIs for Curtis Granderson, 14th home run on the season, just shy of 440 feet. 4-0 Blue Jays. We're scoring in bunches again. He's only got 1 out in the inning. Already the 2nd trip through the lineup. Here's Rich Aurelio. 4-seamer. That should have been a strike, all things considered, I think. Got called there. Way inside curve. 2-0. So Nolasco's got a way to shake that off, get back in the game. Aurelia hits right to first base. That's the way to do it. 2 away. Here's Durham. 1-for-1 with the single. He has a hit. We'll give him 1 power swing here. He pulled it. Amazing dive by Konerko. Foot race. Gets there. Excellent defense there by their first baseman. But we were 4-for-4 in that inning. Heading to the bottom of the second. 4-5-6 part of the Red Sox lineup. Konerko, 298, 1-7. Shut off some gold glove defense there. Just now, but now he's batting. Swung through that curve. Nothing in 2. Puts the bat on the ball. Gets himself the Red Sox first base hit of the game. Runner on first. Nobody away. Leadoff single, Paul Konerko. Here's Placido Polanco, just under 300. 296, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. Swung at that inside fastball. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, not quite a 50-50 call. But he swung at that inside slider. 1 away. Here's Snyder. Strike 1 on the slider. That one gets away from Guthrie. Thankfully, not away from their infielders. Out at second, over to first. Double play. Got a bit of a break there. So, Red Sox are 0-for-1 after 2 innings. We're 4-for-6. Top of the 3rd coming up. It's the heart of our lineup. There's Berkman. 1-for-1 with the single. It's factor of 1 heading southeast. First pitch strike, nothing in 1. Ball inside, 1-1. Curve missed the corner there. It's going to be 2-1. Two-seamer in the strike zone easily there. 2-2. Hits that over to center field. That's going to be Berkman's second base hit of the game. 2 singles. Sounds like a night at the club that I'm interested in. 2 singles. Anyways, here's Alex Rios. Pitch gets away from the catcher. Nowhere near as much room out there as compared to Yankee Stadium, but even the slow-footed Berkman gets to second easily. Runner on second. Count is 1-0. Low change-up. 2-0. 3-0 on the curve. Why not, just in case? Easy take. Strike 1. He's tired. Rios, will it stay fair? It will not. He smoked that thing. Another payoff pitch. I think this is the 5th for the Jays. Hit it down the first baseline. What a catch by Paul Konerko. He saved an RBI. Here's Braun. It's crazy. You get through a good power hitter like Rios, and then you get to the best power hitter the game has ever seen in this universe. Four-seamer outside. 2-0. That, generous call their way. 2-1. Braun hits that hard. Where are they going with it? They're going to go to third. Berkman's going to double back. Fielder's choice. So we avoid the out. That's the most important thing. They're going to take Nolasco out of there. Here's Bulger. Or Bulger. Let's listen. Low ERA. Bulger. That's a terrible last name. No offense. Anyways, quick 0-2 count to Michael Lowell. He smokes it to center. Murphy makes the catch. We're going to tag up. They're going to third. Safe easily. Here's Scott. He smoked the ball already once. He is a lefty. Strike 1. Read that slider well. Will it get past the shortstop? No, it won't. Over to first. That's the final out. But Scott gave that a good ride. Left 2 man on in scoring position that inning. Bottom of the third. Bottom of the Red Sox lineup. 7, 8, 9. Here's David Murphy. It's the first pitch he sees. Got way under that. That's going to go for a bloop single. Unless we... Yep. No way you're making second on that. Leadoff single. There's Velez. Pulls that. Berkman. Ooh, just save. Smart move. Take the step on the bag. Here's... Great player. Great Carroll. Inside on that. 1-1. Hit off the end of the bat. It's going to be pulled foul past the first baseline. Just inside on that. 2-2. He puts it in play. Right at Ray Durham. I don't know what the hell the runner was thinking. That was some very bad base running. I guess he was committed. Anyways, they're 0 for 2. We're 4 for 7. Top of the 4th. Paulo Duca leading off. Got an RBI his last at-bat. Only his 3rd on the season. High inside fastball, 1-0. Slider just outside, miss, 2-0. Fastball in the zone, 2-1. Pretty much the same spot. It's 2-2. He popped that up, and that's right at the first baseman, Konerko. Still run it out. 1 away. Here's Grandy, 1 for 1 with a 3-run bomb his last time up. 32 RBIs on the season. Ball 1 far outside. Change up outside, 2-0. 3-0. Change up in the dirt. 3-1. 3-2. It's going to be a payoff pitch. Foul that back. Will it have enough to get to foul territory? Yes, it will. Got under that. Lucky to draw this out at bat out at least one more pitch. Grandy pulls it. Amazing jump by Polanco. They have some serious gold glovers over on that side of the infield. There's Aurelia, 0 for 2. Strike 1 on the changeup, nothing in 1. Four-seamer inside, 1-1. Four-seamer stayed in the zone, 1-2. Aurelia puts it in play very weakly, though, to Konerko. Steps on the bag. That's the end of the inning. Jays went 3 up and 3 down in the top of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th coming up, but it's the top of the Red Sox lineup. Jamie Carroll, only 2 hits allowed by Guthrie. 1 trip through the lineup. Let's see what we can do here now. Fouled that back. There's the 0-2. got him looking on that curve. It's J.D. Drew under the Mendoza line now. Strike one. Missed that changeup. Think he was expecting a fastball. Here's the 0-2. Puts it in play. Shortstop Aurelia to Berkman, 2 away. Unintentional rhyme there. David Wright went down swinging his first time up. That high average speaks for itself. Low fastball for strike one. Let that pitch go by. Here's the 0-2. Didn't bite on the inside slider. 1-2. Pulls it. That's going to go for a base hit off the skinny part of the bat. Absolute laser over to left field. A 2-out single for David Wright. Here's Konerko. Already a hit in the game. Strike one on a changeup. Let that fastball go by. Here's the 0-2. Hits that ball hard. Aurelia would have been a double play if we needed 2 outs, but we only needed 1. Force out at second. Into the 4th inning. Red Sox are 0 for 3. Jays are 4 for 7. Top of the 5th. Ray Durham leading off in the 2 spot. So it's the 3rd trip through the lineup, but still not batting practice. So we got to be selective with our hits here. When it's moved again, still a factor 1 going directly south. Not the biggest issue. Oh, baby, that was a generous call for them. 1-2 to Ray Durham now. Puts the ball in play. Polanco, first out of the inning. There's Berkman, 2 for 2 of 2 singles. We'll give him 1 here. Change up, 1-0. 2-0. He's tired. Berkman smokes that to center field. Will it have enough to get out of the reach of Murphy? No, it won't. Right at the warning track. 2 away. Here's AR-15. Strike one on a fastball. Nothing in 1. Hits that hard. That's going to right field. J.D. Drew runs back to get it. Hard hit balls, but the fielders were there. Jays go 3 up and 3 down yet again. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 5, 6, 7. Pert of the Red Sox lineup. Here's Placido Polanco. It's the first pitch you see. He's a high hopper. Oh, almost over Aurelia's head, but won't make it in time. Difficult ball to field there. Here's Snyder. Has a pretty high average. 2 homers, 12 RBIs. Hit that off the skinny part of the bat. Aurelia again, over to first. 2 away. Here's Murphy. Oh, that was a mistake. Got a piece of it. Went foul. Hope that fan was paying attention. Hits it. Mike Lowell. 3 ground outs for the inning. Excellent pitching by Guthrie so far. Heading to the top of the 6th now. Red Sox remain 0 for 3. We remain 4 for 7. Brian Braun leading off. 1 for 2. A single in the fielder's choice. High inside slider. 1-0. Oh, goodness gracious. He crushed that thing. It's, yeah, way out of there. That was almost out of the park, man. A solo shot for Ryan Braun makes it batting practice. 20th homer of the year. That's his 40th RBI, I believe. Just 1 foot shy of 420. There it is, 5-0 Jays. There's Lowell. Tired pitcher will let him take a swing here. Oh, that was the mistake, but a little too late on that. 0-1. That one gets by his foot, almost a hit by pitch. Change up high in the zone there, 1-2. Little jammed on that, put it to the outfield. Caught by J.D. Drew, 1 away. Taking him out? Yes, they are. So Bolger only allowed the solo shot. That's not that bad. Here comes in Boyer, number 56. Bolger and Boyer. ERA of 13. Takes a fastball, strike 1. Ball outside, 1-1. Fastball high inside the zone again, 1-2. Puts it in play, right at Polanco, 2 away. So Duca, 1 for 2. Because 2 outs, nobody on. It's batting practice. Oh, that was way inside, and because he threw at you, let's see if you can get your first home run here, LaDuca. Smack the ball. Fastball low, 2-0. Hits that into the gap of center right. Will be fielded by Drew. Second hit of the game for Paulo Duca. Here's Grandy. Of course, we're going to let him swing. Hits the first pitch he sees. Hard at Velez. Over to first. That'll end the inning. So we finally got 2 more hits. We're 5 for 9 now off a solo shot by Braun. And into the bottom of the 6th, excuse me. 8-9-1 part of the Red Sox lineup. So we will conclude the second trip through it. High slider, that looks like it'll be going foul. Where is it going? And Lowell didn't have a chance at that. Here's the 0-2. Got away from Guthrie, but he swung through it. Strikeout. It's great Carroll. Fell back the fastball, 0-1. He's gearing up for a big hit. Swung hard, but it's in the ground. Durham, Berkman, 2 outs. It's very efficient here. There's Carroll, 0-2 with the strikeout. Strike 1 on a low slider. Swung through the fastball. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. That's the end of the inning. Excellent pitching. Excellent. Top of the 7th coming up. It's going to be the top of the Jays lineup. Rich Aurelio leading off. So this is the 4th trip through the lineup. He's 0-3. Let's see him get a hit here. We want to see our guy get a hit. Low fastball, 1-0. Strike right around there, 1-1. Four-seam outside, 2-1. Puts it in play. That's going to be his first base hit of the game. Aurelia on the board with a single. Leadoff single in the top of the 7th for the Blue Jays. Durham, 1-3. Hits the first pitch he sees. That was low, but it will fall for a base hit. That's going to be his second base hit of the game. 2-4 with 2 singles. Runners on first and second. No outs for Lance Berkman. Hit the first pitch he sees. It's going foul, but he crushed it. This pitcher is playing with fire. Berkman, the weirdest hopper you'll ever see. They're trying to get them at first. They got him barely. He had to dive for that. So Berkman advances the runners. Here's Rios. Takes the fastball, strike 1. We got to calm down here. Rios, oh, that's not good. Warriors there, 2 away. But this is the man we want up. Already a home run in the game. Can he make something happen here? Fastball high and outside, 1-0. Again, pretty much the same spot, 2-0. The strike zone, 2-1. Just inside 3-1. Smokes it. It's going through shortstop and third. We're sending 1 runner. Will he get home for the second? Yes, he will. 2 RBI single for Ryan Braun. 3 RBIs on the game. Here's Lowell, yet to have a hit, but the pitcher's tired. Fastball in the zone, 0-1. They keep an eye over on first base. Really keeping an eye over on first base right now. Count remains 0-1. Way high with that fastball, 1-1. Curve caught the zone, 1-2. Lowell fouls that back. It will not be fieldable. 1-2, the count remains. Still keeping an eye over on first base for some reason. He is gassed. He got gassed from a pickoff attempt. Missed the zone again with that high fastball, 2-2. Lowell swung through it. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. But we got a bit more insurance thanks to Ryan Braun. 2 runs in that inning. Now, even though it's past midnight, I really have to get up early tomorrow. Let's have a little good luck energy drink. Just a little, but Guthrie's been doing his thing. Their bats have come through, got enough runs. We're 7 for 12. Red Sox remain 0 for 3. It's the 2-3-4 part of their lineup. Hopefully this is the last serious attempt they can make at getting some runs. It's just 1, 2, 3 strikes are out at the old ball game at Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox. Okay. JD Drew, 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Wonder if he's related to Nancy. Strike one on fastball. Hit that curve. Well, that's going to really odd spot out there. Rich Aurelia. No one's going to get it. It's going to fall for a base hit. Bloop single to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Here's David Wright. That's the hitter they want up in that spot, and that's why they want him. Rio's able to cut it off. He's going to third. He's going to third. Okay, we're in some trouble here. Runners on the corners, none away. Konerko. Pitch to him. This is the righty-righty matchup. Perfect placement of that fastball. Nothing in 1. Swung through the curve. Nothing in 2. Hits the slider. That's going to cause a run to come in. There goes the shutout. 7-1. That's 3 straight hits. Let's evaluate here. Placido Polanco. Let's see. So last time took 1 pitch compared to 4. A chop at that. Not much commitment. That's going to go to play. The bases will be loaded unless he's going home. Hang on to it. Okay. This is bad. Okay. Snyder, double play. I don't want to take Guthrie out until he's tired. Just workhorse. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness gracious. That thing was smoked. Just get it home in case. Yep. Okay, this is a 3-run rally. We still have no outs. They've had 5 hits in a row. It's no longer batting practice now. Strike one off a fastball. He puts that in play. This is bad. This is very bad. It's a 2-run game. Do I take Guthrie out? He's got to have... Just get to the 9 batter. Come on, Guthrie. You can do it. Here we go. This is what we need. At its second, over to first. They're not going to get him. But we got a huge out. The double play is still available. Pinch hitter, pinch runner. And he is a fair bit faster. You don't put in a pinch runner unless he's expecting to run. There he goes. He put it in play. At its second, over to first. Got him! Okay, that inning was kind of a disaster, but Guthrie recovered. I might take him out of the next inning. That was close. That was the closest double play we've seen all year. He was there. I would not be angry if that was called safe. A 5-run rally, man. They were at 5 for 6. Yep. Top of the 8th. It's the last 3 batters in our lineup. We need insurance. They're taking out their pitcher, bringing in a new one. Joel Zumaya. I believe the hardest throwing reliever in the game. Didn't really see it there. He can reach triple digits, I think. 1-0. Change up out of there. 2-0. Fastball caught the zone yet. There's that 95. 2-1. There it's 94. Count is even. 2-2 to Luke Scott. Blazed it by him. That is one heck of a fastball. 1 away. So Duca, 2 for 3. Puts the ball foul. Nothing in 1. Fouls that one off. It's quick 0-2 count. This is not where we want to be. Luduka pulls it. Will it stay fair? Yes, it will. Ooh, baby. What a time to come up with a really close hit. Runner on first, 1 away. Here's Grandy. We'll give you the green light. It's a righty hand. It's a right-hand pitcher. That fastball, 96. We better teach this kid some control. High curve, trying to throw Grandy off. But he pulls that one. That's going to go for a base hit. That's huge. Do we bring in a pinch hitter? Aurelia's what, one hit? I think we need the sure defense, as sure as we're going to get. It's the first pitch he sees. Will it stay fair? No, it won't. Nothing in 1. Aurelia, that's going to maybe fall for a base hit. Yes, it will. The bases are loaded. I think we might have to bring in a... Hang on. Durham, you're 2 for 4, but he is a switch hitter. Berkman's up next. If I take him out, Vasquez can... Thomas is the better hitter. But he's... I think we got to keep him. Just because he can bat lefty here. High 96 fastball, that missed. Curve in the zone, 1-1. Game, don't start slowing down now. Durham smokes it to center. Stay at your spots. Oh, grand slam. He just got it. Oh, my God. I thought that was going to bounce off the wall. Sack fly. Ray Durham, man. Ray Durham. Oh, that erased pretty much all the runs from the last inning. 11-5. Oh, man, dude. Wow. What a rally by the Jays there for the grand slam. Here comes in Calero. And Durham just showed me you don't bring in a pinch hitter when the bases are loaded on my watch. It's batting practice again. Berkman hits the first pitch he sees. That one's going to center. That one's caught. Okay. Rios is 0 for 4. First pitch he sees is going to go for his first base hit of the game. Gets a 2-out single. Here's Braun. 2 for 5, I think. 2 for 4, yeah. That one's got to be gone, right? He crushed that thing. It's going, it's going, it's going. There's another home run for Ryan Braun, 442 feet, 21st on the season. 5 RBI night for him. He's matched the Red Sox. That's crazy. We were stressing like, oh, now we need this is that time for insurance. We got it all right. 13-5. This game is unrecognizable from the bottom of the 7th. Lowell hits the first pitch he sees. That's going to fall for a base hit to left field. Did we just go through the batting order? Yes, we did, I think. Here's Scott. It's that pitch that's going to go to Konerko. That'll end the inning, but what a rally by the Jays. 6 runs. They scored 5, we scored 6. We have not been shut out since the 5th inning. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Guthrie, you have your insurance now? Just, okay, this might be his last batter he faces. Carroll. I think that's it for Guthrie. He got the quality start. The 5 runs just kind of came out of nowhere. We'll take him out. Now he's J.D. Drew. He's a lefty. So lefty, righty, righty. It's best to put in a lefty. Excuse me, a righty. Do I put in a Kendrickson? No, let's go Ayala. Kinney didn't do as good as I hoped he would his last time out. Here comes in Ayala. Let's see if... Let's try that hard sinker. Hit exactly where we wanted it. At second, over to first. Excellent. 1 pitch, got 2 outs for Ayala. That's worthy of a replay. Hit hard right at the shortstop. Durham, easy sidestep. No chance. Just David Wright, 2 for 3. It's the first pitch he sees, foul. It's a bouncer over to Aurelia. It's a good thing I kept him in 2. We needed that sure defense. There's the 3rd out. Red Sox essentially went 3 up and 3 down. We're 13 for 19. They're 5 for 10. 8-9-1 part of the Jays lineup. This will be it for batting for the day. It's Calero. Slider inside, 1-0. Change up in the batter's box. He's got to learn some control out there. 2-0. Ball low, 3-0. Thought about swinging on 3-0 for a second. Good thing I didn't. 3-1. That's a 5-pitch walk to Paulo Duca. There's Grandy, 2 for 4. Looking for a cycle. It's batting practice. First pitch he swings at. A bounce or foul. 0-1. And that was a slider inside. He pulled it. That's going over to J.D. Drew in right field. Makes the catch. 1 away. Aurelia, 2 for 5. It's that first pitch he sees. That's going to be a double play. And that's hitting for the Jays. So looks like we're finishing 13 for 19. Still good. We're 5 for 10. 4, 5, 6. We have to give Gagne this closer experience. All right, come on. You need 3 outs. 3 outs, we have a cushion of more than 6 runs. Strike 1 on a fastball. That one's over to Berkman. Steps on the bag, 1 away. Just Polanco. Read the changeup well. It'll muscle it for a base hit. Keep him at first. One away. Runner on first. There's Snyder. A double play already in the game, but a double as well. Strike one. Got just under that. Mike Lowell, a fair ball. It's going to be a deep throw. Will he get him? Yes, he did. Excellent defense by Lowell, but it does advance the runner to second. There's Murphy. Strike one. That's going to just be out of Lowell's reach. Okay, that run's going to come home. 13-6, still a runner on first. That's A-okay. Cedeno, no RBIs yet. Hit that, Aurelia, just out of his reach as well. Is he going to third? No, he isn't. Okay, Gagne, 1 out. I do not care how you get it. I do not care at all. That one is going foul. This is the last batter in their lineup. Otherwise, we risk having to go through the best part of it again. Strike 2. You got this. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ooh, that changeup went a little low. Fastball didn't bite on it. 2-0. 2-2, excuse me. Puts that in play. Make him run. All right, that's the end of the game. Your final score, Toronto Blue Jays 13, Boston Red Sox 6. At one point, this game was 7-5. This game could have gone either way. But Ray Durham came through when it mattered the most. That's probably the highlight of the season so far. Because what a rally to get the bases loaded. So Duca, the first RBI of the game. Still looking for his first home run. Only 3 RBIs on the season, but when they're winning games like we are, individual stats take a step back. Top of the 8th. Yep, that is the highlight of the game. Just made it, too. Top of the 8th. That was... Who was that, Braun? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 5 RBIs he had. Bottom of the 9th, final out. Gagne had a little look at which base should he throw it at. Player of the game, Paulo Duca is the player of the game when it should be Durham. I mean, come on, a grand slam like that in that spot, it's got to be him. Our batting was 13 for 19. Their batting was 6 for 13. So we were more efficient than half. They were a little less efficient than half. Probably would have came down to them. They didn't score until the 7th inning. We were scoring in the 2nd. Look at that. 6 runs in the 8th. What a grand slam, man. That was hype. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats now that the game's over. Guthrie, 3-0. Alaska, 1-3. Durham, 5th home run. Braun, 20-21. What a grand 5th home run that was. And Grandy, his 14th on the season. Let's see. Everybody got at least 1 hit. RBIs, yeah, 4 for Durham, 5 for Braun, 3 for Grandy, 1 for LaDuca. Really, all our RBIs came from 3 guys, really. Runs, Braun came across 3 times. Aurelia, Durham, LaDuca, Grandy came across twice each. Everyone came across at some point except Berkman and Lowell. Guthrie, 5 runs suck, but he got the quality start out of it at least. Look on the bright side. 80 pitches total for pitching staff. Alright, now that the game's over, let's go ahead and take a look around the league. 25-30 points. Anything interesting? Let's see. Extra innings. Nationals got the win there. Yankees shut out. It's crazy they only allowed 4 runs when their pitching is absolutely kaput from facing us. And yeah, just a pretty standard day of baseball. 10 runs by the Braves. And not a whole lot going on, but our game really stole the show if I say so myself. Anyways, that's going to be it for this first game at Fenway Park against the Boston Red Sox. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time for the second game. Scott Olsen on the mound. We'll see you then.